Stan Gibilisco here with some advice for writers and artists. Now, it's a kind of a lengthy piece of advice, so I don't know if you want to listen to it all, but if you don't, you're not going to get your time's worth out of it. So I'd recommend that you listen to it all. Go to the YouTube search box, and in that box type the words Steven Wilson Sacrificed Family. The first hit you get should be about 14 minutes and I believe 25 seconds long. It's by a British musician or an English musician named Steven Wilson, whom I happen to admire a great deal. Maybe because I see so many parallels between himself and myself, except for the fact that he's vastly more successful at what he does than I am at what I do. But be that as it may or may not, listen to this guy. Listen to what he says about art and music and how they are priorities in his life and have more or less taken number one position in the stage of his hierarchy of importances. And just enjoy this guy and listen to some of his music, but beware. If this guy gets an idea in his head, it doesn't matter how weird, how dark, how unusual, how unorthodox, if he gets an idea into his head, he'll roll with it. He's not afraid of anything. And it will become apparent if you listen to very much of his music. And he's also was associated for a time with a band called Porcupine Tree. I say all this because I consider writing to be a form of art, even technical writing. And we do have a certain responsibility to our audience, but we also have a big responsibility to ourselves. Trite Scan will go off if I say that. I'll say it anyway and turn Trite Scan off over here. To thine own self be true. And enjoy the video. And I like to go barefoot like this guy goes too. We have that in common as well. Even when it's below zero outside, I still inside I take my shoes off. Don't you know in Hawaii they take their shoes off inside? It's just a matter of common courtesy. But in Los Angeles, you might get arrested if you take your shoes off inside. Shut up, Stanley. Shut up. 14 minutes and 25 seconds. The first hit by someone who calls himself apparently This Matters. Stan Gibilisco signing off. Until next time, so long.